Channel 11 News starts with severe weather Team 11 coverage.
Hi everyone, a live look from the Channel 11 tower cam. We have cloudy skies and some steady rain is moving in. It is another chilly day, actually a bit of snow north of Pittsburgh. Meteorologist Stephanie Allison tracking it all for us from home.
Good afternoon, Peggy. Good afternoon, Pittsburgh. It's been a quiet morning, cloudy, but we are going to see the system really start to move in here this afternoon. It will really impact our forecast here as we move into the evening. So we do have dry air in place right now, so temperatures are in the upper 30s, lower 40s. So a lot of what you see on the radar is not actually hitting ground. Dew points are in the teens and in the 20s right now, so it's going to take some time. North of Butler, right around I-80 through Franklin, you can see that little mix here as we move through the early afternoon hours, but the rest of that is just going to be a cold rain. So if you want to get outside, do that early because we're going to start to see those rain showers develop through the afternoon hours, and we're going to see some steady rain move up for us this evening. A look at the timing and what you could expect here for your Friday and the weekend coming up in the next 15 minutes. Back to you.
Breaking now, the Allegheny County Health Department just told us there are 50 coronavirus cases in residents and 23 in staff. At Kane's Glen Hazel Nursing Home, 4 more people have died there. Also, the County Health Department just updated us on coronavirus cases. There are 22 new cases reported since yesterday at noon. Now 947 total cases, and 5 more deaths have been reported. The death toll in Allegheny County is now at 43 people. And we just learned from the state there are more than 1,700 new cases reported since yesterday, bringing the state total now to 29,441. Hundreds of Washington County families are getting much-needed meals today. The food distribution was organized by the Greater Washington Community Food Bank and its partners. We're told the event was originally only going to serve Canonsburg, but organizers realized a greater need.
We were alerted that the folks in the Finleyville and the Peters Township food banks were not going to be able to have that due to the fact that those pantries are closing. I said, we're already doing it. Bring them here to my town.
The mayor says volunteers handed out 31,000 pounds of food to more than 600 cars today. Governor Tom Wolf has made it very clear he does not want to rush the process to reopen this state. But President Donald Trump says he wants to see America reboot as quickly as possible. NBC's Tracy Potts takes us through the plan.
3 phases in restoring our economy.
Ready for a reboot.
We are not opening all at once, but one careful step at a time.
President Trump says 29 states are ready to start reopening, some before May 1st. His 3-phase plan, a gradual return to work and public life with social distancing and schools still closed. High-risk individuals stay home. Then resume non-essential travel, open schools, and ease restrictions on restaurants, sports, and large gatherings. Finally, back to normal life with caution, minimizing crowds with a focus on hygiene. Democrats argue the plan needs much more detail about
testing.
CDC Director Robert Redfield on the Today Show this morning on what states need to do.
We're establishing a series of important surveillance sites throughout this country, focusing on first nursing homes. We're going to be establishing surveillance sites in some of the inner city clinics that we have and some of the indigenous population clinics.
States would begin when coronavirus cases have dropped for 14 days. With jobless claims topping 22 million this month, Americans are protesting, eager to get back to work. The federal government has run out of money for small business loans, a stalemate on Capitol Hill as America prepares to open for business. Tracy Potts, NBC News.
Pennsylvania Health Secretary Dr. Rachel Levine told CNN this morning reopening too soon could have devastating consequences. Dr. Levine is set to give us an update on coronavirus across the state at 1:30, and you can look for new developments tonight at 5. A big factor, experts say more people need to be tested to reopen safely, and Pennsylvania's testing numbers are way down. Earlier this month, the state health department was reporting the results from more than 7,000 tests per day. This week, fewer than 4,000 a day. State health officials say they want to do more testing, but they haven't been able to get the supplies.
I think everybody believes that ideally we would test everybody because that's the only way to really know the spread or the prevalence of the disease. And we just have not been able to do that.
One Pittsburgh council member tells Channel 11 if they make plans to increase testing, it's going to be a slow rollout. Governor Tom Wolf is joining other governors in asking the federal government for more help. Specifically, they're asking for another $500 billion in federal aid. The federal government has already made $71 billion available, but governors say that is just not enough. Wolf projects the deficit in Pennsylvania could hit $5 billion, which would make it tougher to rebuild the state and local economies. It's been just over a month since Pittsburgh declared a state of emergency. Mayor Bill Peduto says the city and its neighbors have stepped up to help one another and to keep our city going, but he also talked about the future and said the shutdown will create budget problems for at least the next 5 years. He is calling on nonprofits, foundations, and corporate partners that have helped in the past.
We've been knocked to our knees before, and always find a way to stand back up. It's in our DNA.
Like the governor, Mayor Peduto also did not say when the city could reopen. He said he'll leave that up to the healthcare professionals. We've all been deep cleaning, and Moon Township Company is leading the way. Channel 11's Mike Holden found out what they spotted happening 10 years ago that led to a special cleaning solution.
A Pittsburgh-based company is working to keep you and your loved ones safe amidst the coronavirus pandemic. And they say it all starts with this: fighting the invisible enemy. Bactronics Corporation and Moon cannot keep their disinfecting products on the shelf. They're being sold by the caseload right now. The three partners got together and started the Microbial Control Company a decade ago. They noticed back then that new types of bacteria and viruses were not being eliminated with the common types of chemicals out there, so they perfected a special EPA-approved formula. With the ongoing coronavirus pandemic, production and demand spiked by 1,000% literally overnight. The company follows two simple steps with their product and service. One, they kill organisms with their formula, and two, protect from regrowth. Those 2 points have been crucial in combating COVID-19. Their professional treatments and disinfectant cleaners are now being used in areas schools, airlines, homes, and even ambulances.
It's eco-friendly. It uses science and technology to physically kill bacteria rather than outdated type of chemicals that these types of new bacteria and viruses may be immune to.
In the meantime, Bactronics is working around the clock to keep up with customer demand. But that's not the end of this story. Coming up on Channel 11 News at 5, we're hearing from them, the experts, on what cleaning product you should be using and what you should look out for moving forward. That's all starting at 5. Reporting in Moon, Mike Holden, Channel 11 News.
McCandless is taking donations for its food collection drive this month. You can drop off non-perishable food until 5 today at the town hall. You can also drop off next week on the 20th, 22nd, and 24th. The food will be handed out April 29th. If you can't make it to a food distribution, 412 Food Rescue can help you out. The nonprofit is testing a new program to provide safe food deliveries. 412 Food Rescue is partnering with food banks, food pantries, senior agencies, and others to deliver to those in need. By now, you've heard about the governor's order to wear masks when you go out in public to a store, a pharmacy, or other life-sustaining business. You should be doing it now, but the state will start enforcing the new rule on Sunday. Channel 11's Angie Moreski found out how this state order will affect different parts of your daily life.
By now, many of us have some type of cloth mask or scarf we can wear if we go out in public. So far, it's been our choice, but that is about to change. As of this Sunday, with the governor's order, it's no longer up to you whether you wear a mask when going to essential businesses like a grocery store.
If we're all wearing masks, it probably does reduce the potential for spread to a degree.
Should we feel safer if we see everyone else wearing a mask in the supermarket or jogging in the park?
Yeah, I think particularly in the supermarket where people are close together.
Head of infectious disease at UPMC St. Margaret says masks help to prevent transmission from people who are infected to those around them, especially when they're not showing symptoms.
You can feel well, go out to the supermarket, and potentially by speaking to the person next to you or whatever, just transmit the virus across. If you're wearing one of those masks, that will diminish that potential.
He cautions, however, not to get a false sense of security.
Even if everyone is wearing the mask, if they're functioning in close proximity, there's still the potential for spread. You can touch your face, move the mask, you can contaminate yourself that way, so it's far from 100%.
Coffee filter. Folding them in half.
Another concern coming from a local nursing home. Paramount Senior Living has struggled to get enough masks, even making their own at times.
I think that we're going to see another short supply that's going to hit us beginning next week, at least in the Pennsylvania market.
There are a lot of nursing facilities in the region that do not have adequate supply of these PPE. I know that the state and federal government are realizing this is a significant issue in trying to put an effort there.
And you can do your part to help those on the front line by sticking with the cloth homemade masks and not buying up those medical N95 masks or even surgical masks. And to help protect yourself and others, be sure to keep up social distancing and wash your hands a lot. Angie Moreski, Channel 11 News.
And we have continuing coverage of the new rules on our WPXI News app. And look for today's developments on the coronavirus throughout the day on WPXI's News app and WPXI.com. The latest on a deadly house fire on Troy Hill. The medical examiner identified the victim. He is 56-year-old Gerard Koch. The fire spread at a home on Gardner Street around midnight. The cause is still under investigation.
They'll be 2 months on Monday.
Another sad sign of the times, parents banned from seeing their newborn babies at the hospital.
We'll make it a mission to try to do this.
How this local dairy found a way to not dump its milk when it lost one of its biggest customers. And some liquor store workers are going back to work while they still won't have direct contact with customers. During this time of crisis, Pittsburghers always come together.
A local police officer is helping families get the food they need while also supporting local businesses.
We want to see them open their doors after this pandemic is over.
Channel 11 salutes the help.
Channel 11 is there.
Aliquippa, Coraopolis, Moon. We cover news everywhere you live.
That's what makes Channel 11 News different.
We're in McCandless, Cranberry, Butler. For news from where you live,
watch Channel 11 News at 5.
Channel 11 News at 5, covering more news happening in Washington County. Workers at Pennsylvania liquor stores are heading back to work, but not to reopen stores. They're going to be helping to process the flood of online orders. Governor Wolf is allowing 106 of the state's 600 liquor stores to open for online fulfillment. More people reached for prescription medications when the coronavirus began to significantly impact the U.S. Researchers analyzed prescription claims for medications filled between mid-February and mid-March, and they found overall prescriptions for drugs to treat depression, anxiety, and insomnia increased by 21%. Anti-anxiety prescriptions had the biggest jump at 34%. Antidepressant medications rose over 18%, and anti-insomnia increased by nearly 15%. The pandemic is keeping parents away from their newborn babies. These twin girls were born shortly before the virus broke out at a hospital in eastern Pennsylvania. The hospital said it wasn't safe for the mother and father to see their twin girls. They're hoping this separation will end soon. Alexandria Hoff has their story.
My fear is that they have forgotten us.
It has been just about 5 weeks since Kendra Barry Stankovich and her husband Michael have seen their twin baby girls in person.
It happened so fast. And the first restriction came within the first 3 weeks of their lives.
Danica and Quinlan were born on February 20th at Einstein Medical Center, Montgomery. They were early at 31 weeks.
They actually transferred them down to Pennsylvania Hospital.
The twins were then returned to Einstein Montgomery, closer to the family's Eagleville home. But the everyday NICU visits lasted just a week and a half, because COVID-19 had just gripped the region.
They called us and told us we couldn't come back, that the hospital had been on full lockdown.
That call came on March 13th. Kendra and Michael have not been given access to their girls since.
The nurses have been wonderful. They FaceTime with us when they can. They send us pictures.
The crucial skin-to-skin contact has not been able to happen, though.
I said, I still want a nurse. Can I still come in? And they said, no, you're going to have to pump from home. And bring the milk in and drop it off.
It's a reality that Kendra and Michael could not have foreseen, but that they want other expectant parents to be prepared for, just in case.
I feel bad for our older kids, too, because they actually haven't been able to see the girls yet.
These parents encourage others to advocate for themselves and for their babies to help get them home as soon as possible.
They'll be 2 months on Monday.
So sad. The parents have not been given an exact date of when their babies will be able to come home, but they're hopeful it is now days instead of weeks. People who live in Allegheny County are being asked to stop outdoor burning during the stay-at-home order. The county has received an increase of reports of recreational burning. They say the smoke may cause problems for people with conditions like asthma or COPD. Changes are being made to trash and recycling pickup. Waste Management says there's been a 30% increase in collection since Pennsylvania's stay-at-home order was issued. To keep up with the changes, Waste Management has some new rules for homeowners. Collection of yard waste has been suspended. They are suspending bulk pickups of furniture, mattresses, and other large items, and all trash and recycling must be in bins.
Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Stephanie Allison. It has been quiet this morning, but you notice those overcast skies that we have outside, light winds. This is all ahead of the system that's going to start to really move in here the second half of your Friday. So some light rain showers will develop, and we're going to see some steady rain for us this evening north of Butler. You're going to see a little bit of snow mix in, and I'm going to pinpoint those locations here coming up. But rain develops this afternoon. Look for that steady rain this evening for all of us, and the breeze picks up with this system. The good news is this moves out once we head into tomorrow. So it's going to leave us with clouds tomorrow on Saturday, but dry conditions for Saturday. The next system kind of gives us a shot of a few spotty showers on Sunday. So look at the rainfall chances increasing as we move into the afternoon hours, and it's going to increase across the viewing area. I'm going to show you that here coming up. But for all of us this evening, we are going to have that steady rain. So as you can see here on Storm Tracker, north of Butler, there are areas of white. That indicates some snow showers that will develop. So that's really going to be along I-80 and north. If you are in those locations, Franklin, you may see a quick coating of snow on your grass and your cars north of I-80, but it will all change over to rain, so that's going to wash away quickly. Notice timestamp here, 2 o'clock, not much going on, some light rain showers. So as we move deeper into the afternoon, that starts to spread out across the viewing area, and we're going to have that steadier rain for us during your evening hours. Look at those pockets of yellow. So we're going to have some moderate rain out there through your evening, especially 10, 11 o'clock tonight, and then this sinks away and moves off to our southeast for us as we move through the overnight hours. Watch what happens very early tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. The ridges of Westmoreland County and Fayette County, you may see a little snow there before this comes to an end. Clouds kind of hang on for your Saturday morning early. Winds will pick up with this, especially later this evening, so gusts up to 25 miles per hour possible. Temperature range across this today pretty big because we're going to have that colder air to the north, warmer air to the south. So those are the highs that you'll expect for you today as we move throughout your daytime hours. So 45 downtown. As I mentioned, that rain develops this afternoon. Snow in some spots north, but briefly. It's not going to stick around long today. So what we will see here for tonight is temperatures, once this moves out, will fall to 33. That steady rain evening. Overnight showers begin to end. And tomorrow morning, we wake up cold, but we wake up with cloud cover. So for your Saturday, really, rain chances are low. So do not expect any conditions tomorrow to be wet. We just might have to dry things out a bit for tomorrow. So if you want to get outside tomorrow, we're going to have a mix of clouds and sun by the afternoon, but it's going to be a bit chilly and below average this weekend. Our average high is 63 degrees. We'll be coming in around 50 degrees tomorrow. Some spotty showers around for Sunday, not a whole lot the second half of the day. We'll keep an eye on that for you. 59 Sunday, dry Monday, and 58 with a few showers by Tuesday evening.
Big Tech is working on a way to use our phones to track the outbreak, how it will work, and what it means for your privacy. A big event right here on Channel 11 tomorrow night. The thank you to people on the front lines and what makes this virtual concert different from other benefit concerts. As you can see, David and I are apart right now, practicing social distancing. But we have been together for 30 years, covering important news stories here in Pittsburgh.
That's right, Peggy. We've seen our communities come together through natural disasters, tragedies, and triumphs.
We've made it through those tough times, and we'll make it through this.
Pittsburgh, we are here for you every morning, throughout the day, and every night.
We'll get through this challenge together.
newscast, now on your screen all the time on Channel 11 News.
Tomorrow night, another way to say thank you to doctors, nurses, and medical staff. A virtual concert right here on WPXI and NBC and airing around the world. Mark Barger talked to Jimmy Fallon about how the pieces fell into place.
Yes.
Yes!
Jimmy Fallon's been busy on the home front in recent weeks.
Wait, Despacito!
But never too busy to help out a friend.
I got a phone call from Lady Gaga, so when you get that phone call, you pick it up.
The music icon enlisted the Tonight Show star to co-host a virtual concert put on by Global Citizen to celebrate and support medical workers combating the COVID-19 pandemic.
It's this valiant effort that we're all witnessing, this triumph that is the medical community. It's amazing what's happening with them.
Gaga also landed Fallon some hosting help.
Guess who else I got? Kimmel and Colbert.
We emailed each other and then we got into FaceTime together for the first time in years, me and Colbert and Kimmel, and just talked about it.
The three late-night hosts and their respective networks will simulcast the Saturday concert.
Get it? Good. All right.
It will feature an array of stars, including Elton John, Billie Eilish, Paul McCartney, Taylor Swift, Alicia Keys, and Gaga herself.
Epic performances, like crazy.
Benefit concerts are often massive productions that ask viewers to donate, but this one will not.
This is just a thank you. No one has to give any money. It's already given.
Corporations and philanthropists have already donated $35 million in advance, allowing viewers to simply enjoy.
There's secrets I can't talk about. At the end, it's going to be big.
A virtual global hug for millions sorely in need of one. Mark Barger, NBC News.
The One World at Home Together concert airs tomorrow night, 8 o'clock here on WPXI. It's also preceded by a 6-hour streaming series of performances on several platforms, including Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Roku, and YouTube. Empty buses as people stay at home. What the Port Authority is doing to stay in business while taking massive financial losses.
We try to give things to people who need them.
How one local dairy made the best of a difficult situation caused by the coronavirus.
You're streaming WPXI now. Channel 11 expands its streaming live newscasts. When other stations are national, Channel 11 News is local, right here at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. on WPXI Now. Morning News brings you weather and traffic every 10 minutes.
Let me get you prepared for the week.
Now we've expanded our weather to help you prepare for the day ahead.
Definitely the heavy rain gear today.
Watch Channel 11 Morning News. We're on from 4:30 to 7 a.m. Make sure you know everything happening in the morning. Watch Channel 11 Morning News.
A live look from the Channel 11 tower cam. We've got cloudy skies today. A steady rain is coming our way. We just can't seem to shake the cold weather. It's another chilly day, and there's even a bit of snow north of Pittsburgh. Meteorologist Stephanie Allison tracking it all from home.
Good afternoon, Peggy. Good afternoon, Pittsburgh. It's been a cold start this morning. Cloudy skies across us. We're actually warmer right now than we were yesterday at this time, coming in at 42 degrees. But there are some colder marks out there, and you can see out of the tower cam, overcast skies right now. Light winds as well. So we're going to continue to see light winds until we move into this evening. And I want to kind of show you tower cams out there because we have this dry air mass in place. Dew points are in the 20s and even teens in some spots. Look at these marks. Cold in Franklin, 31. You're going to see snow there. Butler, 39, 42 in Pittsburgh, further off to the south, 44 in Washington. So I mentioned all morning long and yesterday that it depends on where you're located, how warm you get today. Those dew points are allowing that precipitation not to reach the ground just yet, but it will as we move into the afternoon hours. That steadier rain comes in play tonight. Those details coming up in the next 15 minutes. Back to you.
All right, thank you. And we continue to follow breaking news. Allegheny County officials say there are 50 coronavirus cases in residents and 23 others in staff at Cain's Glen Hazel Nursing Home, and 4 more people have died. And the state health department just released new information. We told you 22 new cases were reported in Allegheny County since yesterday. In Beaver County, there are 10 new cases and another death to report. 15 people have died in that county. Butler has 3 new cases and 9 new cases in Westmoreland County. We have the cases for all the local counties scrolling now at the bottom of your screen. A bus driver for the Westmoreland County Transit Authority is tested positive. According to the Tribune Review, that driver hasn't worked since Saturday. The employee had very little interaction that day with any co-workers or passengers. The bus and all authority facilities have now been cleaned and sanitized. New details on how the Port Authority is dealing with coronavirus. We've shown you how they're cleaning and preparing buses, but there is another problem to consider, and that is money. The number of passengers is way down because of the coronavirus, and like any business, that's going to impact the Port Authority in the long term. Channel 11's Tricia Pittman learned just how big the impact has been.
We only had about $20,000 in operating income, passenger revenue. In the year previous, we had $1.2 million.
You heard that correctly. Last week, the Port Authority only brought in $20,000 in revenue from riders. Last year, at the same time, they saw a weekly income of $1.2 million. While the full impact of COVID-19 losses won't be seen until the May financial report, federal grant money is helping to ease the mounting expenses and revenue losses.
$141.7 million, and really there's no time limitation associated with that, so we can make the grants, go 3 or 4 years. But just looking at the passenger revenue data recently, I would say that's where we're going to see our greatest impact.
The Port Authority usually sees about $7 to $8 million a month from passenger revenue. They estimate that they're now looking at about $500,000 in monthly income, with no time frame on when that number will change. Extra money is being spent on emergency purchases of PPE, cleaning supplies, overtime, and employees calling off. The Port Authority has been able to find one small cost savings. With less revenue, there are fewer money collections from armored trucks. But unfortunately, that's one bill that they wish was not reduced. Tricia Pittman, Channel 11 News.
And we have another coronavirus scam to tell you about. The Allegheny County District Attorney says this one involves a text message. The message says that you need to self-isolate, and click on a link in the message. But do not click that link because it is not true. We've told you about dairy farms that cannot sell all of their milk because of coronavirus. They're being forced to dump it down the drain. We went to one local farm making the best of a bad situation. Channel 11's Melanie Gillespie found out how the dairy replaced one big customer with many others.
It's been a roller coaster for a lot of dairy farms, including this one here in Fayette County. They're seeing some trouble getting their product to the market, so they're coming up with creative ways to sell it, and the community here has responded.
Working around the clock till tomorrow.
When Woe Nelly Dairy Farm found out Schneider's Dairy wouldn't be picking up their milk order, they had two options: dump it or try to sell it.
Even though we knew we had a tiny pasteurizing system, but we made that's what we just thought, we'll make it a mission to try to do this, try to get it all bottled without dumping any.
The hit on Woe Nelly goes beyond just their product. The pandemic is disrupting the market entirely.
Restaurants and schools are a big hit for Schneider's. They're a big hit. So like a lot of heavy cream, she says, goes to the restaurants, and it's a huge hit. So when you have to take that and switch it all around, it takes time.
The family-owned farm didn't want to dump 30 gallons of precious milk, so they decided to put the farm into a 24-hour operation and bottle as much as they could to sell directly to the public. And it's worked. They've sold out completely in a matter of hours.
10 o'clock tomorrow, yep. Over here. All right, thank you. My husband and I just basically are speechless. We don't even know what to do. It's just been so heartwarming.
The community response has been so overwhelming. Donations raised will be supplying bottled milk from the farm straight to the table for those who need it most, right here at Connellsville Ministries.
Where we're able to supply Connellsville Ministries with milk to go out with their food bundles on Thursday for the people that need it, and we were just thrilled about that. That's the whole thing we wanted to accomplish.
Every time something happens where either someone is in trouble or we're in trouble, a group is in trouble, the community always comes out, and they always come together to make sure that we get through what it is that is going on.
Woe Nelly Dairy Farm actually added another day of the week to sell inside their store, and they've sold out just about every day. Now, I did reach out to Schneider's, but I did not hear back. Reporting in Fayette County, I'm Melanie Gillespie for Channel 11 News.
Thousands of websites using words like coronavirus have been popping up. How to spot the fake ones? Next.
Channel 11's experienced team of investigators is committed to getting you answers about coronavirus, providing in-depth coverage to help you understand the local impact of this global story.
The governor says everyone should now wear a mask when out in public.
As if some of those negative tests are actually positive.
And promising to keep facts ahead of fear.
Scammers are good at taking advantage of a crisis, and this is no different.
Count on 11 Investigates on Channel 11 News.
on Channel 11 News.
Facebook will start letting users know if they have liked or commented on a post with misinformation about the coronavirus. Now, lawmakers are trying to crack down on entire websites dedicated to spreading coronavirus lies. Channel 11's Samantha Manning found out more than 1,000 coronavirus websites had popped up in just the last few weeks.
The scams have been all over. On our phones.
Thank you for calling Coronavirus Hotline.
In our emails. And in our online searches. Lawmakers say scammers have been using words like coronavirus and COVID on fake websites. Some have been trying to sell fake cures, while others have malware that can steal your information once you click on it. A group of U.S. senators sent this letter to companies that register domain names and host sites like GoDaddy. They wrote that reports found there were 35,000 domains using words related to the pandemic by mid-March. Scammers have also been taking advantage of video conferencing tools like Zoom, which we're using now. There have been more than 1,700 domains referencing these kinds of platforms since the beginning of the year. The letter is demanding to know how the companies are working to stop cyber criminals from launching these fake websites. While the scammers continue to lurk on the internet, there are ways to check to see if you're using legitimate websites. The World Health Organization created coronavirus.com. It includes their latest updates and videos from officials.
My focus is on stopping this virus.
And there's coronavirus.gov, which is run by the U.S. federal government. It also gives the latest information on the pandemic.
The senators are asking for a response to their letter by April 20th. In Washington, Samantha Manning, Channel 11 News.
Big Tech is working on a way to use our phones to track the outbreak, how it will work, and what it means for your privacy.
WPXI Now. When a major story breaks, this is where you'll find 24-hour coverage. From the Channel 11 newsroom to our crews live in the field, we'll bring you the information you need right now. WPXI Now. Always on when you want the latest on break.
Scott and Tricia are going to tell you how to start your day.
Every single time we go to Scott, he's bringing new information. He wants to make sure you're prepared for your day.
You ask Tricia, where is the closure? She knows it, and 3 ways around it. They're the best in the city.
Watch Catherine Amenta and Gordon Lesh on Channel 11 Morning News.
Big Tech is getting involved in the fight against the coronavirus, working on a way to use our phones to track the outbreak. How will it work? And what does it mean for your privacy? NBC's Liz McLaughlin explains.
Smartphones could soon be a tool in tracking the spread of COVID-19 as Google and Apple work together to enable digital contact tracing.
Contact tracing is a core public health function in the United States.
Traditionally, contact tracing is done manually. The labor-intensive process involves identifying those infected, finding out who they've been in contact with, and encouraging those people to isolate or get tested.
We do a lot of work getting patients in, whether it be phone calls or field visits.
Now, Google and Apple aim to make it easier. In May, they'll push new software to all Android and iOS devices, allowing Bluetooth signals to track if a phone's been in close proximity to someone who's infected.
And then it will warn anyone who was around you that they may have been exposed in the last 14 days.
The companies say its tools won't identify particular individuals, but would make it possible for health officials to contact them. This week, both Apple and Google assured governments would not be able to require its citizens to use the software. Users would have to opt in.
I think that they really need to convince people that they are doing the right thing here, and it's going to be tough.
For it to work, trust and wide adoption would be necessary, not to mention better access to testing.
In the U.S. right now, we're doing about 150,000 tests a day. So we're orders of magnitude away from where we need to be able to do something that comprehensive and that aggressive.
Ambitious efforts facing enormous challenges in the fight against COVID-19. Liz McLaughlin, NBC News.
Once the technology is available in May, health officials will still have to build an app to utilize it. To participate, users would likely need to opt in. Zoom is set to roll out plans to improve security for its video conferencing app. One of their biggest security problems is Zoom bombing. It's like photo bombing, but by a hacker or stranger jumping into your video chat. The company has hired a firm that specializes in tracking these people down. Zoom also says it has patched all known security flaws.
Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Stephanie Allison. So we've had a cold start to the morning, overcast skies as the system moves on in, but we have very dry layers out there in the atmosphere. So precipitation's across us in some spots, not actually hitting the ground just yet, but it will. Look at the temperature range across us. Upper 30s in Butler right now, 42 in Pittsburgh, 44 in Washington. Further north towards Franklin, you have those marks around freezing. So those are going to be the areas that see snow, and snow may stick to your car and, of course, to the grassy surfaces there in those locations, about an inch or two in some of our far northern counties there. But for everybody else, I-80 and south, really just that mix quickly before it changes over to a cold rain. And you can see dry air in place. As you can see that circle right across us, that means it's just evaporating, not hitting the ground, and we're going to continue to see that here for a little while longer. So rain showers will develop this afternoon. Steady rain moves in this evening. Pockets of moderate to heavy rain, especially middle to late evening, and we're going to have that breeze pick up here as we move into the evening hours. Look at the snow showers there on Storm Tracker right now, showing you what we will start to see develop here as we move into the afternoon hours, and it'll happen pretty quickly further to our north, and then it's going to take some time for the rest of us. So Pittsburgh and north, you're going to look at really that developing after 2-3 o'clock, and then point south of Pittsburgh into your deeper afternoon hours. We'll see some steady rain for us through the evening, pockets of yellow, and really that indicates that moderate rain. About 1/4 of an inch of rain this afternoon for some by late dinner time, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. But then after that, we could end up with a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch of rainfall in some spots. Lingering snow showers in the morning for the ridges there of Fayette County and Westmoreland counties there before that really ends, and that's going to be 5-6 in the morning. Otherwise, just leftover clouds tomorrow in the morning. Look at the wind gusts. Get to 24 miles per hour at 8 p.m. Later on tonight. 45 for Pittsburgh, and we're going to see some warmer points south, and that's all because of this system. As I mentioned, big range in temperatures for us today for highs. This evening, pretty mild. We stay in the 40s till we drop down to the 30s as we head through the overnight hours. So taking a look at your Saturday forecast, that's what everybody wants to see the weekend, right? Well, we're going to look at near 50 tomorrow, coming in below average. It's going to be a little bit on the cool side. We're going to have those morning clouds around. What breaks for sun in the afternoon hours, but light winds for us tomorrow, so that'll be nice. Look at those marks for your Saturday's highs, and tomorrow evening we stay dry, so we'll dry things out tomorrow. And then into Sunday, we get a little bit warmer. Look at these marks. We're going to get to 59 degrees, spotty showers in the afternoon. And it's due to a quick little wave here that'll move on through. Very light and spotty as we head into Sunday, something we'll keep an eye on. May even take that out of the forecast altogether. 55 on Monday, chance of showers back Tuesday night.
If you like getting information about new products and how to save money, then you're really going to like Local Steals and Deals. Lisa Robertson has what you need to know.
Hi, I'm Lisa Robertson with Local Steals and Deals, and we love finding great ideas that just make your life better every day. How many things can you really say that about? This is definitely one. This is the Amazon Echo Show 5, and it does everything you want it to do, hands-free. Love it. So this is going to be your choice of the black or white. They're giving us an amazing value on this today, by the way, 33% off, and I love that. But here's the great thing. Number one, if you're cooking in the kitchen, you can actually stream someone doing the recipe on YouTube, and you can cook with them. Or maybe my hands aren't free. Maybe I'm doing something, but I want to video call someone. I can just ask her to do that. I'm not going to say her name because then she'll do it. I can just ask her to do it, and I can do a video call. Maybe you're saying, oh, I'd love it if my parents could Skype with me, but they're just not so good at technology. Get them an Amazon Echo Show 5, and they can do it as quickly and easily as plugging it in and talking to it. You can do video calls. You can do regular calls. You can watch movies. You can stream videos. You can do anything you want. And, by the way, you can have them in different rooms of the house. So you have one in the kitchen for when you're cooking and when the family's down there and when you're talking and doing whatever. You can have it on the nightstand in the bedroom, and you can see the Ring doorbell video from that. You can watch a movie. It's an alarm clock. It's a calendar. It's a to-do list. You can have them in all different rooms of the house, and they all talk to each other. How amazing is that? I love the fact that, number one, I don't have to put my readers on because I don't have to text anything. All I have to do is talk to it, and it does whatever I want it to do. Hey, Alexa, do I look pretty today?
Nothing looks better than confidence.
Okay, that's a good one. Hey, Alexa, what's your favorite movie?
The Empire Strikes Back is my all-time favorite. It's impressive. Most impressive.
So it's your best friend, it's your personal assistant, and everything else you need. Go to localsteals.com for 33% off, one of the best ideas ever, anywhere in your home.
An unusual warning from a police department in a small town. Why they're telling people to keep their pants on.
David Johnson here, hoping you are safe and you're well.
Our worlds have been completely turned upside down.
But it's important to remember and note the beauty in people and in nature.
Enjoying time you have with your family.
Be thankful for your blessings because they give us so much hope.
But we're going to get through this.
We're Pittsburghers.
It is your strength that keeps our city going.
We will be stronger for it.
Keep the faith.
And remember,
we're in this together.
us on Channel 11. Look for drawings at 7 and 11:11 p.m.
Well, we've been telling you about Cranberry Township's idea to lend a helping hand. Earlier this month, we highlighted their community response team. It pairs volunteers with people in need. And then the volunteers do grocery runs or get a neighbor's medication, really anything they need.
You can't rely on someone else to solve the problem, and that's where the township's at now. We're solving a problem.
It's having a real impact. So now Lawrenceville has also put together a community response team. Several Pittsburgh bands and musicians are supporting workers in the hospitality industry. About 60 of them will perform a 12-hour living room concert tomorrow on Facebook Live. The concert starts at noon. It goes until midnight. And some of the names on the list include Donnie Iris, Chris Higbee, Chris Jameson, and Frizzy. The goal is to raise $20,000. Some people are finding it a bit challenging to get dressed, apparently, while working from home. Police in one Maryland town, this is a true story, they're warning people that they better at least wear pants when they leave the house. A Facebook post from Taneytown Police reads, "Please remember to put on pants before leaving the house to check your mailbox." Police haven't said who the person is, but their post ends with, "You know who you are. This is your final warning." Another famous Pennsylvania groundhog, and he has a taste for mozzarella. A Pennsylvania woman caught this video of a groundhog chowing down on a big slice of pizza, living its best life, I guess. She says the ravenous rodent munched on the pizza for about an hour on her porch, and he did it right in the face of some very anxious dogs. Kind of cute. That's all for Channel 11 News at noon. Our next newscast is tonight at 5 o'clock. Have a great day, everyone. Stay healthy.
I just wanted to send out a big thank you to
the nurses and the doctors.
To everyone who's working on the front lines.
For all of the volunteers at the food banks.
Thanks to